Good afternoon, everyone. Gabe Velazquez here with you, transparenttrading-solutions.com on a Tuesday, 24 October. We just had earnings from Alphabet, Google, and Microsoft. And similar to last week, we've got Microsoft soaring and Google getting hit. So it's a tale of two markets. This is swinging around the futures market this afternoon. So in any event, let me get into the charts. Just all muddled up right now with what happened this weekend with rates topping 5%, coming off. Generally, again, we're kind of just in no man's land on the averages, and these earnings are playing out all over the place with one stock up, one stock down. It's just been a mixed bag really across the board here. So it's interesting how the futures are reacting this afternoon. But in any event, let's go ahead. And again, I have a class upcoming about mispricing of how mispricing actually provides opportunities. We'll have that on Thursday. So sign up for that in the link below. And then, give me a thumbs up and all that good stuff on the YouTube. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to share my screen. Let's get into, in fact, what's going on here with the two mega caps at, kicking off the earnings season here. Starting off with the NASDAQ, we had a level, if you've been watching, in the NASDAQ here. Now, in fair disclosure, we had our entry a little bit lower, 14,512.75. We missed it by a little bit this on Monday. Obviously, the market's been going up, and you can see as the results are coming out from Microsoft and Google. This is literally as we're here. Again, Microsoft is soaring. It's up over. Let's see, it's at 345, so it's up almost 15 points, and then Google conversely is down about 8-9. So it's a mixed bag all over. So you can see the averages are all over the place. Now, this puts us really just again smack in the middle of nowhere. We had this level here that was created from last week. You can see, and as you know, I'm not a big fan of shorting against levels close after a big drop. Unfortunately, now we don't have a ton of quality in any of the averages until we get either much lower or much higher. And so this makes it really, really kind of a tricky situation. You can see we were chopping around in here, looked like we were going to break down, and now we're right back up again. So there's really not a lot to do on the averages until we get some clarity. And even today, with the mixed bag on the earnings, it's going to be interesting where we go from here. Similarly, on the S&P, you see the S&P still trying to break above this area here. And similar, we don't have any levels until we get up much higher, and also on the lower bands where 4,200 really seems to be it. But you can see the very choppy kind of trading in the averages. What's going to get us out of here? Who knows? Even the earnings are not playing out. I think it's going to be all about interest rates and so forth. Small caps just meandering, all based on the 10-year. The 10-year, remember the level we talked about, still working. This is the level, that weekly level I showed you. If you haven't seen watch last Friday's recording. I showed the weekly level here. We came out of that. Now we have to break above 118.13. Yields top right at 5, and maybe perhaps forming a level here, drop base, maybe another continuation. If yields are going to really start breaking down, we got to break this level right here. Notice we're kind of just basing around. We got core PCE on Friday. That may be the next trigger for interest rates, and also obviously the geopolitical situation. So all in all, not a lot since we were together. Again, everybody's super bearish right now, which means we probably get further upside here depending on where rates are. That's obviously what's the main driver right now. Interestingly, also, dollar continues to churn right around these levels here. We've had this level forever. Now you got 106.60, draw a line right here on this. And if we break above that, then we've got that higher level that we've also had on this on the charts for a while. And so all, I would just say all told, the dollar index is major range consolidation, probably has a next leg up higher, up to perhaps this 108. But it's, again, we've got ECB on Thursday. That may be the next trigger for the dollar if they do something that's unexpected. But generally speaking, the dollar is just kind of trading sideways. We're going on a month now, which is really interesting. So not, currency is not a lot to really talk about. Currencies are kind of mirroring what's happening with the dollar across the board. Really, just you can see the kind of just messy, choppy trading. We got Canada also coming out on their rate policy this week, so maybe that moves it. Gold also 1,200, kind of hanging around. I think it's going to stay elevated until we get some further resolution on the geopolitical, which doesn't seem to be forthcoming anytime soon. So I think that stays elevated. What's interesting, again, standout today was oil. So again, this is a bit of a surprise, right? If you think about it, we really don't have. You would suspect that you have oil going a lot higher, but the fact that the situation in the Middle East is contained is probably what's and the fact that the economy is slowing down here in the U.S. and China is probably what's keeping oil down. But any flare-ups could really spark a rally in oil. Nat gas also interesting. We got rollover coming up, holding again at these levels that we've been talking about. We'll see if rollover is going to happen right up here. If you're looking at the December contract, it's going to probably have gap up and then create a big gap, and then we'll see where to go from there. We got inventories on Thursday, so these levels that we've had also 286 on the November contract have been holding, and nothing really happening on the grain markets. We've got soybeans chopping around as well. We've got wheat trying to break out, but nothing happening there as well. You can see just very kind of meandering, and we we did try to buy corn, didn't work out for us. Very, very small risk on this, so not a big deal on corn. VIX also hanging around 20 is going to be a really interesting development here. Notice it did break slightly above 20 on Monday as rates peaked above 5 and then came all the way back down. If we continue to rally in the stock market, look at 15 as the next level. That could indicate that maybe we're going to head right back down again. So this 30 is probably not going to happen unless we have some major event happening. Remember, that was the mini bank crisis. That's what took us to 30. The geopolitical thing, if it flares up, that's probably what's going to get us back up into the 30s and 35 level on the VIX. So, and unless that doesn't happen, I think we're probably going to be in a new regime between, let's call it 13 and I don't know, 20, 25. That looks like to me like that's what's going to be the deal here. So, all in all, again, very difficult for the indexes chopping around. Literally a whole set of markets, currencies have really had nothing in terms of quality or high probability trades for a month. So on the future side, it's been a bit of a challenge. You got to pick your spots. That's why again, here at TTS, we've been focusing primarily on the options market in the earnings. And that is where the opportunities are right now. If you want to learn about options, contact me at support at Transparent Trading Solutions. I do have some educational videos if you are interested in something like that. Other than that, we'll see what happens. Again, upcoming, we've got ECB, we've got Canada, we've got another, we've got Amazon, Meta on Thursday, we've got Core PCE on Friday. Maybe that gets us moving to close out October and then get into the stronger seasonal patterns. But for right now, there's so many cross currents, and you can see that just being depicted in the choppy nature of the trading. And still, the wild card is obviously the geopolitical situation. So, okay, all right, everybody, have a great rest of your week. I'll see you on Friday again. Sign up for the newsletter. If you want some information on some education, I'm going to have a class coming up or anything as to what we're doing. Contact me at support@Transparent Trading Solutions. Have a great day.